everybody, welcome to Tucker Newman Coaching. I'm Tucker, and today I'm going to talk to you about as above, so below. So, I'm sure you've noticed there's times in your life where things that are happening internally, like stress, anxiety, worry, manifest outside of you, right? Remember, he who thinks he can and he who thinks he can't is always right. Why is that? Because the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. If we don't believe that we can achieve our goals, then they won't be achieved. But the people who have that belief, that conviction, and are committed, they see it through. Then they get the as above, right? So you gotta have it so below first. Remember, life is a reflection of who we are being. Who we're being. Right? So, who are you being? Who am I being? Right? When I'm being the person I want to be, when I'm making videos, when I'm working with clients and showing up with gratitude and utilizing the tools and tactics that I know work best for them, that I know are truly helping them, that's when I'm being the person I want to be, right? And a lot of times to get into that being mode, you need to do meditation. You need to meditate. Breathwork's also very helpful. It will get you out of mind doing go, externalization of the self and back into being. We need to be more and more. So another critical thing to remember is on our dream manifestation journey, right? If we want to see the things above, then we got to cultivate the below. And the vehicle we use to get to our outcomes, right, is irrelevant. I was talking to a person the other day. They were talking about how, if they could do it all over again, they would go back to school and get this degree in a different subject. But now their life is just, they got this going on. They can't do that. And I sat there and I was like, well, what can you do? Right? I was like, let's take little baby steps, right? I have a dream too. I want millions of people to watch these videos. I think these are very helpful videos. So guess what? I gotta start somewhere. How many people will watch my videos? So this is day 11 of my filming of 100-day challenge. And probably the most views I got. I haven't got 100 views on a video yet. Well, guess what? You gotta start somewhere. And you get better just by doing it, right? And it makes me feel better. And because I feel better, I radiate into the camera. And that allows the as above to match the so below, right? I'm feeling abundant. I'm feeling grateful. The more grateful you feel, the more things you'll have to be grateful for. And that's what people want. They want to live in gratitude, all right? So, remember this. No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach to hell. So on our own growth journey, the hero's journey, we're going after our dreams and goals, we're gonna need to look at the roadblocks, the unconscious, the things that are holding us back, right? Carl Jung has a great quote. It goes, the unconscious will control you over and over, right? You'll be controlled by your unconscious processes until you make the unconscious conscious. It will control you, and you will call it fate. It was just inevitable, right? It was bound to happen. Nonsense. Nonsense. We need to look at what we're saying to ourselves unconsciously. We need to look at our own relationship with our self-worth. Remember this. You are worthy. You can't say I'm enough. You really can't. I am enough. I am worthy. Right? At the root of a lot of our problems is we just don't think we deserve. We don't think we're worthy of love, of finances, of our health. Right? Some of it is just the mechanics. Some of it is just not knowing what the right things to do. That's why you come to my channel, you learn, and you set up dream life vision sessions with me, you do health coaching with me, you do coaching with someone who's an expert that can give you the mechanics, but really it's always an internal game anyways. I give people great tools, I give people great tips. I'm healthy, I tell them this is what I do, right? I'm doing 4-minute breath holds on the Wim Hof, right? And I tell people this is what I do, this is what I do with my day. And they go, nonsense. That might work for you, but it doesn't work for me. Well, give it a try and report back. Because if you don't try new things to change, to improve, then you're being a victim. And victims don't accomplish anything. You can't accomplish your dream in victim mode. Why? Because you always find reasons for why you can't accomplish your dream, because you're being a victim. It's a nice little loop. We all get caught in these loops. We want to be in the positive loops, right? If we're in the positive roots, or as above, it's going to look like our positivity as below, right? So below. So the body doesn't lie. The body does not lie. I see a lot of people, they want to make changes. They want to improve their health, but they're not being honest. They're like, it's not that bad. Their gut is super inflamed and they feel so uncomfortable all day. And then their mind is always like thinking about what's wrong. And it's not necessarily that that's how their mind is. It's that their body's in such a stressful state that they're moving towards death on the meter of stress, right? The more stress you're under, the number one cause of death is stress, right? You're just under, your body collapses under the weight of its stress. That's how you die, right? So the body's not going to lie. It's going to give you signals, right? If you're overweight, if you got puffiness under your eyes, dark circles, right? The body is going to tell you all the things you need to know, right? If you're tired, it's a signal, right? If you've got chronic disease and infection, that's a signal. Body's not lying. Your mind can say whatever it wants. And a lot of times our mind likes to rationalize. We like to negotiate with ourselves. And this is where we get caught in a trap where we're negotiating our way into disease. Like, no, it's fine. And I've heard a person the other day was like, everyone has dark circles in their eyes. And I was like, no. Or like, everyone has some body fat, right? Like, no. Or like, when you're 60, like, oh, everyone has arthritis. No, it's not true. The human body is meant to be healthy. We've just created a culture of disease to make money. Right? I like making money. Having money's great. But when we get caught in the trap of forgetting that we are in a human body and we're living a human experience, and that money is a system that we created just to allow us to do certain things, and it's really quite the rabbit hole, money, right? Because a lot of times the money is going to the very few and away from the many right now. So we want to make sure that we are funding organizations and businesses that are recirculating the money and not just hoarding it, right? Because if we just keep going to big conglomerate stores and keep giving them our money, we're voting with our dollar. Granted, if you're doing it unconsciously, now I'm making you conscious of it so you can make a choice, right? Remember, if you don't know, now you know, right? If you're going to Walmart, if you're going to the big box stores, sometimes you gotta go for certain products. Or you're going to like Wegmans, or you're going to like your general grocery store and you're not getting the organic food. What are you funding? You complain about the government, you complain about all these things. What are you funding? You do have choices. And a lot of times we get in this scarcity mindset. It's like, I can't spend the extra dollar in the organic. Extra dollar? Come on. Would you rather die knowing you did the best thing you could for the planet, or would you rather die knowing you saved a little bit of money? And you probably die sooner saving that money, and then all that money is going to go to the medical system anyways, because you're going to be dying, because you're going to be eating glyphosate, so you're going to be getting cancer. So one in two people get cancer, right? So we got to start thinking. You got to start really just like looking at what we're doing and make the courageous decision to maybe spend a little bit more money on the things that matter and a little less money on the things that don't matter, and watch the universe work for you, right? if you do the right thing all the time, life will turn out really great. But if you do things you're not really, that now like aren't really serving you, the planet, your peers, karma's real, right? Karma's real. So do your best, but also knowledge is power, right? So do your best, but also learn and be courageous. Remember, if you're not assessing, you are guessing. The best things to assess are things above, because when you assess what's above, you'll know what's going on below, right? All problems on the left side of our body are related to the feminine, and all problems on the right side are related to the masculine. So if we're having a problem with a female in our life, that's usually mirrored on the left side of our body. If we're having a problem with a male, it's usually mirrored on the right. So these are things that can show you as above, right? Even just a shoulder injury on the left side, that's related to the stomach, that's worry. Maybe I'm worrying about a female in my life and my left shoulder's hurting. Or right side, liver, anger, my right shoulder's hurting, right? Maybe that's something going on with the masculine person in my life, the father, right? Right knee, left knee, like these are correlations we can make as above based off what's going down so below, right? And if you need an assessment, I'm a Czech practitioner, a holistic health expert, so I can give you a comprehensive assessment. We can look at joint angles, postural curves. I can look at your nutrition and lifestyle, look at your 4-doctor management. I can even go over your dreams, your goals, all these things that matter, that make up a human being that most people don't look at. But if you're not looking at it, you're just gonna make a guess, and then you might guess wrong because the mind can lie, the body doesn't. And a lot of times we like to lie to make ourselves feel better when we're living in flatland, we're living in this depressive loop, and we all want to be better. We all want to be better. Better me, better world, right? We all have this internal need to be our best selves. Why? Because everything that's alive wants to grow. We all want to be better. So it's time to get honest, to listen to our body, to start really assessing what's going on. Remember, no tree can grow to heaven unless its roots to hell. So we gotta look at the negative things sometimes. It's not all about toxic positivity. Sometimes we gotta look at what's really holding us back. We gotta look at our traumas. We gotta lean into it. Be brave, right? And life's always a reflection of who we're being. The emotions lead to the thoughts, lead to the words, lead to the actions, lead to the results. Gotta get your emotions right. And the more you heal yourself, the more you look into your traumas, the more you look at assessing what's really going on, the better your emotional state's gonna be. And our life is a reflection of who we're being, and our being is a reflection of our emotional state of being, right? And my favorite way to get the energy moving, breath work, Tai Chi, Qigong, meditation. Boom, right? Those are the big things. We need the whole world breathing. We need the whole world doing Tai Chi. I firmly believe Tai Chi can change the world. Feeling that sense of inner peace, moving with your breath, moving the energy that's stagnant, not only is good for your own mental health, emotional health, but everyone that is coming into your field of being, right? We emanate an energy field at all times that goes infinitely, according to the laws of physics, right? Energy can't be created or destroyed. Our heart is emitting electromagnetic field. They say it measures from anywhere from 3 to 9 feet because the instrument they use can only measure 3 to 9 feet. So they don't know how far your heart field extends. So when we're in a building or in a room or around people, and we've just cultivated our chi and we got peaceful, we are now emanating that example and that signal out to everyone. So they're unconsciously starting to feel better. They're unconsciously starting to merge with your energy, right? We're in this soup where we're all merging with each other. So making ourselves better truly does make the world better. So thank you for watching. Really work on the internal game. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, share this with everyone. This is important information that people need to know. And I'm grateful that you're on this planet, you are worthy, you are enough, and keep being the best you that you can possibly be.